The crazy thing about this is I grew up in a small town. I worked on a lot of farms when I was a kid. And while I was working, it's mostly just labor. You got lots of time to think. I would think about what do I want to do when I grow up and get out of this town. And I was going to go off to the big city, and I was either going to be a chief restructuring officer, even though I didn't know what that was or I never actually heard that term. I knew I was going to go into boardrooms and solve problems for companies, or I was going to be an investment banker. So I knew what I wanted to do from a very young age. I'm proud of the work I do. I'm proud of the fact that I can help solve problems for people. I'm proud of when an individual who doesn't understand restructuring or turnaround or insolvency comes to me and asks me a question, and I'm able to help guide them through it. And it's interesting because business is business, and it's, big numbers and high-powered executives and people making big decisions that impact, large corporations and the jobs of loads and loads of people. But business is also made up of every single one of the individuals that has to complete those tasks. And when something goes wrong in a business, yes, it affects the business and the shareholders, but it affects the individuals that are part of that business, the employees, the suppliers, the customers. On an individual basis, there's fear and uncertainty about whether or not they're going to get to keep their job, whether the business will continue. And I like being the person that can help guide people through that process and come out the other side with a positive outcome. I like that very much about my job.